This is Tales and Whispers, where every story is felt, not just heard.
Let's dive right into this incredible story about a honey merchant from Kenya. It's a powerful lesson in marketing, and believe it or not, honesty. It proves that sometimes your greatest asset isn't at all what you think it is.
You know, just think about it for a second. We live in this world of perfectly polished images and carefully crafted presentations. But what happens when someone decides to just break that mold? This quote really hits home and sets the stage for what we're about to explore: the surprising, almost shocking power of just being real.
All right, so our story starts in a small village called Django in Asembo, Kenya. There's a local merchant there and he's building a business, but he's not exactly following the modern marketing playbook. Not even close.
And you've got to understand just how simple his operation was. I mean, forget about professional photo studios or that glossy, eye-catching packaging and a perfectly curated social media feed. Nope. He was missing all the things we're told are absolutely essential to succeed today.
But with all of that stuff missing, he did have one single, powerful thing. The one thing his entire business was built on. So what was it?
That's it. Real honey. Not some clever brand name, not a slick logo. Just a product that was 100% genuine. And in his mind, that was enough. But, well, that belief was about to get put to the ultimate test.
You know, every business has its tough days, right? The moments that definitely don't make it into the highlight reel. And for our honey merchant, one of those days was about to force a choice that would literally change everything for him. So picture this. He's out by the hives, doing the real hands-on work of getting fresh honey. And suddenly, things go sideways. The bees, which are usually just a familiar background noise, get really agitated. The whole situation just got chaotic and really, really difficult. He finally makes it back home, and he is just completely drained from the whole ordeal. He looks in the mirror, and the evidence of his struggle is, well, it's written all over his face. He didn't just feel tired, you could see it.
Okay, so this is the moment. This is the crossroads. He has a choice. He could do what, let's be honest, most of us would do. Just hide it. Post an old photo, wait a day until he looks better, and keep up that illusion of a perfect, effortless business. Or he could do something totally unexpected.
And this is where the story pivots. He makes his choice, and it's a choice that unleashes the incredible power of a single, unfiltered, and totally honest photo. So what do you think he did? Did he play it safe and protect his image? Or did he just lean into the messy reality of his day?
He chose the unexpected path. He literally just opened up Facebook, snapped a photo of himself right then and there, tired, marked up by the bees, completely unpolished, and he posted it for the whole world to see.
And check out the caption he wrote. It wasn't an apology. It wasn't a complaint. It was a bold declaration of quality. He directly connected his tough day to the authenticity of his honey. This wasn't just any honey. This was honey that came from real, hard, actual effort.
And the reaction? It was immediate, and it was huge. People didn't see weakness, they saw strength. The comments just flooded in. Some people were laughing right along with him. Others were sharing their own stories of a hard day's work. And most importantly, a ton of people started asking, how much, and how can I buy some? So why did this work so incredibly well? It's simple, really. Because people didn't see a faceless brand or another slick ad. They saw a human being. They saw the genuine effort that went into his product, and they connected with him. And the result of this single act of honesty? It wasn't just a few extra jars sold. A little while later, he gets an offer from someone to buy his entire stock of honey, all of it. His authenticity didn't just get him a few likes, it landed him a massive business win. This whole story just proves a massive point. Honesty isn't just a virtue. It can be your single most effective marketing strategy. He took what anyone else would have called a moment of weakness and turned it into his ultimate mark of quality. Think about it. That photo, the one showing his exhaustion and his struggle, that became his certificate of guarantee. It was more convincing than any official seal or fancy label could ever hope to be. It was undeniable proof that his honey was the real deal.
You know, there's actually a name for what the honey merchant did. It's called authenticity marketing. It's all about building deep trust with your customers, not by showing them perfection, but by showing them the real, sometimes messy truth behind what you do.
Okay, so the big question is, how can we apply this incredible lesson to what we do? Whether you're selling a product, offering a service, or even just building a personal brand.
Here are 4 super practical ways to get started.
First, pull back the curtain. Show people the process, not just the final polished result. Let them see the work. Second, share real stories with all their specific, relatable details. Third, fight that urge to exaggerate or make things sound bigger than they are. Your honesty will be way more powerful. And finally, just speak from the heart. People can always spot the difference between a canned script and a genuine passion.
And really, it all comes down to this. In a world that is completely obsessed with looking perfect, your greatest strength, your secret weapon, might just be your willingness to be honest about the hard work you put in.
So, I'll leave you with this to think about. That difficult day, that behind-the-scenes struggle, that unpolished truth, that's not your weakness. That is your story. So what's your real story, and how are you going to share it?